what is really above your pay grade. I mean, I sit here and I try and contemplate and figure out what is above our pay grade in any form or fashion. I mean, anything the government ever does, they simply tell us years later. What is the purpose of not telling us in the time of doing so? If you're doing it, why not just tell us then and there? Why would you have to wait years later or until people involved are unalive? I mean, wouldn't it always be above our pay grade if we weren't ready or able to comprehend or able to handle the information at that point in time? What makes you believe, or what makes the government believe, excuse me, that at any time after that we will be ready? I mean, it's confusing. It is confusing how everything is always on the need to know basis. But everything that they want us to know is typically BS or just information with no true value to it. It's for show. They won't show us about any real findings, history, knowledge to better humanity or save it, further it in any way. This is all the information and things that remain hidden. And the things that are vile and distasteful, just all around, just negative, is what they seep out. They let drip like just a leaky faucet. And I believe we have to come to an understanding that says that nothing is above our pay grade, and anything that ever goes on, we need to know about it. Not just the things that you or whomever is in control deem that we should know or they want us to know. We should know it all. We should be allowed to decipher things for ourselves. Therefore, we can create our own ideology, but the perspective and truth can be universal. And having a universal understanding is better than constantly having people bicker about things that could easily be answered. So we have to understand that nothing is above us. Nothing is below us. If you're going to tell us one thing, tell us it all. How we treat anybody in our life, how we treat our children, how we treat our coworkers or anybody else. Don't just tell us one thing. Tell us it all and let us figure it out for ourselves. But that's not the case. More oftentimes than not, when they release or give information, it's not on people's mind. The things that the people are ranting or raving about is the furthest of the information that they're even going to try and give. So they're never doing us a favor. They're doing themselves or just giving themselves an out. And as long as it can continuously go this way, they would never run out of outs, because this information was going to always be new to the mass. We understand that we get things prevalently late, always. They perfect it before they ever show it to us. So you have to keep all that in mind. And you have to always understand that they don't give you information to help you. They just give you information. Just because people give you things doesn't mean that they also don't need something from you, right? So in this case, them just giving us the information, they need us to believe the information, or at least some of us to, so therefore it creates the divide. And then when it either comes out that it's true or false, it further creates that divide simply because nobody likes to be wrong. Nobody wants to believe that this could transpire, that could take place. So what I'm trying to tell you is we have to demand that these people do right by us. Don't just show us the entertaining things or things just to get us quiet for a bit. We should demand the truth, nothing but the truth, so help us God. Nothing is above our pay grade. Nothing is above us. Nothing is below us. We should know and be informed and involved with everything. And that's how we have to move. That's what it takes.